Is this how a person who is in the runs appears? He asked the Simba Chikanza. They are the ones preparing to set off, he added. He then clearly laid out the timing of the next steps. Any time of now, I think in the next 2 days. Do not be alarmed, not at all. We are on top of the situation, 100%, he said. So, this is a text from the Zimai. This is Blessed Geza, who is speaking on the current matter. We're talking about the guy who told Emerson Mnangagwa that he's the only 2030 he will see is 8:30 in the midnight. So, it means it's time up for ED, it's time up for Mr. Mnangagwa. But in actual sense, in proper sense, how is this going to be possible? Is ED really ruled out of the contest? Is he out of the game? Is he going down? What are the facts? So naturally, Blessed Geza is being backed and is backing Constantino Chiwenga, the ex-general, and you know that the ex-general's wife is also in the military, which gives them a very strong ground. So by now, if Geza wasn't really a very strong nemesis of ED, by now I believe that he would have been laid down, he have been caught, he would have been already put in cells and shackles. You can see what they do when they face the opposition, the Triple C today. They just say, Job Skull have done this, okay, take him. You'll be explaining from the cells. But it seems that this Geza guy is very strong. But let's say ED goes out. Who then shall we put in place? We can't count on Geza. I don't think he's really interested in power. And unfortunately, he's acting for somebody, not for himself. That is very clear. That is very plain. He's not doing it on his behalf. And from his words, you can see, you can hear that this guy is just doing a part for somebody. So let's talk about the general himself, the ex-general. Let's talk about Constantino Chiwenga. Let's say you give him the leadership role in Zimbabwe. I'm pretty sure you can see the two pictures. Are you the one on top and the one below? We're talking of a man who almost went down. He almost died during the ED regime, during the Mnangagwa regime, during the 2030 vision regime. This guy is nasty. This guy is actually bitter at this moment. So once you place this man on the seat, this man will bite and chew the economy. He will bite and chew anything that walks, that breathes this Zimbabwean air. This guy is fed up with the current regime. This guy was double-crossed. And this was just a game of you loot, I loot next. But he was double-crossed. Meaning, once he's there, he will be taking his revenge. Secondly, he will be dealing with almost anyone who he believes sided with ED. And almost every Zimbabwean is going to suffer for this. This is like, let me take you when it comes to this one, ED himself. We're talking about a guy who was being mistreated by Robert Gabriel Mugabe and his wife Grace. That's why you see ED's leadership wasn't the best at home. Yes, definitely I'll say ED was better than Mugabe, for your own information. So okay, let's look for another person. Nelson Chamisa. Okay, let's check out this tweet. Fellow citizen, it's a matter of time. You will soon fully know and wholly understand the true meaning, essence, substance and significance of the words God is in it, and we shall all be happy again, blessed Sunday. So, I read the article from the ZimI, which was talking about time again. This one is talking about time. Okay, Nelson Chamisa is feeling it. He's feeling that he is the man of the moment. But I don't think he's included in the Geza Chiwenga plan. But what I think he is looking for a way to penetrate during this confusion. And because this guy believes that God will never leave by his side, God will always walk by his side. And I don't know how much he believes in that. But look, now let's check. Only if God chooses this guy to be Zimbabwe's leader, I believe there we cannot doubt that he is the perfect leader. But if we look at him as an individual, maybe during the times when he had other leadership roles, maybe during the Trangira era, if we go deep to analyze, I think I can make another video on that, to analyze what he did then as with that post, that can really give us a clear picture of who he's going to be. Yeah, lucky enough, this guy, his policies, the party policies, yes, are being once led by the legendary Morgan Tsvangirai. We can expect a lot of good from this guy. But as for me, yes, the foundation of this YouTube channel, yes, was really, he was involved. I made a lot of articles, a lot of videos on him, but I made a request. Maybe he's waiting to fulfill that request once he is in the office. I can't say he has failed me. He has never failed me yet. I'm just waiting on the sideline. So let's get back to the matter. Is Nelson going to be a great leader? So at this very moment, let's discuss this in the comment section. I would love to see your comments coming in as we discuss. If you've got any leads and ideas of how bad this guy can be. Naturally, I don't really have much. So remember, engaging on this YouTube channel is very rewarding. You can win the car you're seeing there. You can win laptops. You can win iPhone just by commenting, liking, and subscribing to this channel and keeping a screenshot of that.